Hello and welcome to, what is this? Oh, a post-Happy Mario Day. For those who celebrated yesterday, what did Papa Nintendo get you? A trailer for a new Mario movie? Sure. Some info on some Yoshi game, I guess you might want to buy. And what they call a sale in the eShop, where it's only for games that you either already own or games you won't touch with a 10-foot pole. Yes, it was a festive Mario Day for us all, but it's okay. Here on Mar 11, we got something better to give you. I got a gift for you. I won't wrap it. It is the gift of Retro Discourse. That's right. In a new series, we are going to rank all the Mario games. Rank all the Mario platforming games. We're not going to get nuts. That's right. Every episode, I'm kind of spend some time and re-familiar myself with a Mario classic game, and we're going to rank it as we go throughout the year and pit it against the other platforming games in the genre. And when I say platforming games, every Mario platforming game. I'm talking classic Super Mario Brothers, the arcade Mario Brothers, Donkey Kong, it counts, playable Mario, to all the way up to Mario 64 and Mario Wonder and Mario 3D World, Super Mario Brothers Special. There's a whole gauntlet of Mario games that are out there. And, you know, one of them is probably going to be your favorite game. And I always find it interesting to see what is somebody's favorite Mario game, whether it's one of the newer ones, the first 3D one, or it's the original classic, right? I remember my first time playing Super Mario Brothers when I first got that NES on Christmas as a kid. So everybody's favorite is different. So now we're going to take your favorites and throw it into the gauntlet and see which one is better. Ranked by me, but I'm sure you can let me know if I'm wrong over in the comments. So to start the series, this is the first one. I need a game that is not the best Mario game, certainly not the worst, if there is even such a thing as a bad Mario game. I need one that's kind of a nice middle of the ground pick. So I figured we would start with Super Mario Land from the Nintendo Game Boy. That's what we're going to do. Gosh, this is what, 1989, I want to say? And I will say that if not for Tetris being the killer app for the Game Boy, surely Super Mario Land would have been that holder. Like, what a great game. Let's get back into it here. Make sure I have my controller on camera, because that's important, right? And if you're asking why I need all these buttons to play a Game Boy game, don't worry about it. I'm going to try and play most of these games on the Mister. It's the smoothest experience I have to play these retro classics. Of course, there's a few of the later entries I'll have to emulate, or I'll have to break out the Switch. But that's the miracle of capture cards. Gosh, I love the hell out of Mario Land. I remember this is not too long, though. I don't believe so. The physics are not what I remember. Oh, yes. No fireballs for the Game Boy. Just a super bouncy ball. That's what we got. I'm just going to get a feel for the physics. It is definitely... I mean, it's clearly a Mario game. But it definitely does not feel like the Nintendo Classic. That's for damn sure. Yeah, it's kind of like... It doesn't have the... Whoa, you can't slide and jump like you can in the classic Mario. Gosh. I would have started with the original, but spoilers, I really liked the first Mario game quite a bit. So we will play that, but I didn't want to do it first. What was this? Oh, right. So they're bonus stages. And I want to say something they carry it across into the other one. Wow, I'm doing great, huh? There we go. What was the bonuses in this one? There literally is just the one power-up, right? I think it's the bouncy ball. Oh, and star. 2 lives. Okay. So, I mean, I've beaten this game many times over the years. It's definitely a classic. Not very long. I want to say 30 minutes. Giveabouts. I mean, depending on how rusty you are. And then, of course, if you beat it, I think there's a harder mode, if I remember right. Alright, these guys... Unlike the Troopas in the other games, these ones explode. I don't think they've ever done that again. But I guess part of that is that this game does not take place in the Mushroom Kingdom, right? I think it's... where's Daisy from? Sasara Land. Something like that. It's a bit different. Nice. Slow down. There we go. Oh. Almost. You know, I actually don't mind the power-up. Kind of like the bouncy ball. I like the ricochet. Right, and as you go, the bonus levels get harder and harder to get to. Gosh, it's been a while since I played this one though. I have played it a lot. I'm just trying to think of when I last beat it. 2 years ago, maybe? I think so, because I got an Analog Pocket a couple years ago. I think this is one of the first games I put on it. There we go. Oh, are you immune to the bouncy balls? No? Yeah, those fall. Oops. There we go. Sphinxes, okay. Forgot about those. Oh, that's right, the Sphinx is the boss, too. Yep, those. You can tell they're gonna fall. There we go. I'm trying to think, do we ever get any other Mario games that take place in Zasara Land? I don't think we did. I can just hit the thing behind them. Probably, huh? Well, I guess you'd have to if you don't have the power up, which I just lost. Counting down that timer. Of course, if the palette didn't tell you, this is the original Game Boy title, Green and Spinach. Although I'm using a palette that says it's based on Nintendo Online's Game Boy Pocket, I believe. So it's not the bright in-your-face mustard and spinach. Oh, Daisy. Oh, 3 lives, I'll take that. UFOs. Dead fish. Definitely a choice. Just looking at the sprite work on Mario, he's actually... Oh, not stupid. Oh, did get it. It's actually pretty detailed considering. I know there's a sequel, Mario Brothers 2, and much larger, more detailed sprite. But, I mean, early Game Boy, this is pretty solid. Not a fan of this music. There's a fire flower. Fire flower. Bouncy flower. I'm trying to remember if there's underwater stages in this one. Because that was always the worst part of the original Mario Brothers, was the underwater stages. That and the looping dungeon stages, where there's like a maze you have to go through in a certain order. Those ones were ass. I'm not looking forward to trying those again, seeing as I don't remember how to go through them. Robot dudes. Sure. It only makes you big. I guess that's fair. I guess I could try and go through pipes. Just to see. There you go. I'm not going to break all those blocks. That's the time. I guess I get more of this ditty. The enemies are kind of strange. Right? Like, exploding turtles, sure. There's Goombas and piranha plants, but then there's also things like robots and giant flies, I guess. Oh, I have to do this one. Oh, this is probably a one shot at this, huh? Yep. Yep, that's all we get. No bonus. Oh well. 14 lives will have to do us. crazy. Oh, vehicle stages. All right. Forgot about these. These are pretty neat. Yeah, I don't think we've ever had this again either. I remember there's 2 of these, right? There's one of the last boss is a vehicle stage. And then there's this. It's kind of cute. I guess, I mean, if I had a choice between underwater swimming and this, I'll take this easily. Not too difficult. Where are you gonna go? You're gonna go up. Oh, you went down. Spelling things out is a classic. And that's gonna hit me. Oh well, it was worth it for the lecture life. What's up with that ball? Pretty easy so far. Yeah, I mean, there's not much to be said about the music. Music is fine. I think music is okay. Not to like knock Game Boy music. I love Game Boy music. I still always feel that the Game Boy pumps out better music than it has any right to. Oh, Daisy. Land squid. What do we got next? Egyptian, water, robots, aliens. We got Easter Island. That's different. Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah, the controls are not the greatest. There's worse, for sure. Oh, we got some bullet bills. These guys are kind of weird looking. Oh, first death. First death in World 3. That's pretty good. That's not bad. Let's see how many of those we have in this run. Oh. Apparently more. Okay. Let's get through this part here. We're gonna take our time. It's not great. Okay. Gosh, give me a mushroom, would you? Oh, no. Oh, thanks. Wow, he's speeding. Another one. So my plan for this series, I have a few that I want to start off with to kind of set the tone. Game Boy, 3D one probably. Oh my gosh, what? No! Jesus Christ. Where's the checkpoint? Oh, okay. Oh. Where's the mushrooms? No, not there, huh? And this guy keeps following me. Weird. You know, I'll take it. That's fine. Oh, that's fine. Yes, all the platforming games. Jesus. And maybe we'll do it after the first few. I'll ask people for suggestions on what we should do next. Any Mario platforming game is... Oh, that's not fair. That's... Shit. Not fair. really don't like the stage. Can we get away from him? We can. Sure. Lots of coins. I'll take the coins. Any Mario game is fair game, and I'm also be looking at ports too. If there's differences. To give an example, Arcade Mario Brothers, very different game than the Nintendo port of it. Same for Donkey Kong. In fact, Donkey Kong and the original Mario Brothers. Is there nothing here? Whatever. Oh, right here. Fuck you. 1 coin in a block. Really? What a waste. Yeah, the arcade ports are quite a bit different than the arcade original. We're playing both of them. There's actually pay attention. There's actually a few different versions of Mario Brothers. There's one that actually changes the jumping physics, making it a much better game. So we're looking at all those. I also want to look at the differences between Super Mario Bros. 3 versus the Mario Bros. 3 that's in All Stars. Totally different game, right? Graphics and not just graphics, but physics are also a little bit different, if I remember right. So we're gonna look at that. I'm really curious to check out Mario Bros. 2 ported to the Game Boy, which I think is Mario Bros. 3. I don't know. They renamed it for the Game Boy Advance, and it was stupid. So is that Death. But we'll look at that. What else are we looking at? Oh, Super Mario 3D Land. No, World. 3D World. Which first came out in the Wii U, which is where I mostly played it. Apparently, the Switch port is 30% faster. I'm curious if that is true. Can we land there? We landed there. That was a sequence. Jesus. Oh, now do I just jump? Where are these? Yeah, because Mario Land on the Switch version, which I do have. On bonus on the Switch, which I played. I know they did change some things because the Wii U had a microphone and a touchscreen, which the Switch doesn't have those features from what I remember. But yeah, the speed difference on the Switch, I'm curious about. So we'll be looking at those separately. Those will be separate entries. Same, I think, as well for Super Mario Brothers on Nintendo versus the Game Boy port. Even though they're very, very similar. The different resolution, different features. They added a bunch of stuff to the Game Boy version. I've played a little bit of that. I'm kind of curious to see the rest of it. There's a giant spider. Come on. There we go. We'll just go. Oh, you asshole. Alright, that's fine. Is there another one here? Oh, there's a spider too. That's great. But, well, I guess examples of what we won't look at. There is like there's a GBA port of Super Mario Brothers. But it is, which as a kid, if I bought it, I would be real disappointed. Oh, what the hell is that FU jump? Oh, that's ass. Can you blow up with the bomb? Maybe not. Yeah, there's a GBA port with just Super Mario Brothers on a cart. It's basically it's literally Nintendo port. Wow, this difficulty really ramps up, huh? Yeah, so I'm not going to bother with that one, unless I'm wrong. If anybody knows different, if there are actually generally differences between the GBA Super Mario Brothers versus the Nintendo, then I'll check it out. And yeah, we're also going to look at only the official ones, no fan games. Although it might be fun to look at. I want to say, was it Commodore 64 got a fan-made port of Super Mario Brothers? I wouldn't mind just checking it out for the hell of it. But then, yeah. So, interesting plans, stuff to look at. This level is something else, man. Crazy. All the spiders. Jumping control is not what I want in a Mario game for sure. Okay, who needs lives? Who needs lives? Not me. We don't need lives, right? It's fine. Gosh, I was gonna try this. Try and do this. Start the series maybe tomorrow, because Diablo 4 is season 12. It's supposed to come out today, but yeah, their servers are overloaded, and that's. was there. I was there. So I figure why not just do this early while I have an hour free to kind of go through. What the hell's with the rocks? Alright. Gosh, the jumping is definitely on point for Mario. There we go. Sure. Mushrooms here? No, that would be too easy. No, I'm not even going to go for it. There's probably one there, but I'm not even going to. Kind of worried about the bosses for this stage, though. Mushroom. No. Okay. No. What is that? Drop down, okay. Little tricky. Yeah, I don't like those guys. What else you got? And rocks, okay. Please be a mushroom. Thank you. Just trying to get away from it. Gosh, what's the boss even going to be? I mean, I was just looking for a flower, but... Oh, what? Sure. Well, you know, whatever. That's what mushrooms are for. That's what mushrooms are for. That's fine. Thank you, Mario. Oh, Daisy. So that was what? Waterfall Spider Hell World, I guess? Now what do we got? Fuck, I'm getting these 3 lives, though. Now it is... Ancient Japan land? Is that Japan? I don't remember much of this one. Damn, enough plants? Okay. What is this? Okay. Almost died. Gosh. Now what? We can just go. We can just go. You come back? Oh, what are they? Zombies? It's a little bit different. Gosh. Want the bouncy ball. It's been a while. Yeah, that's not going to be annoying. Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay. They're gonna be annoying. More tricky jumps. Nothing. Does that Goomba come back? Totally does. Can I get that Goomba? I can. Mushroom. So my plan is not necessarily to beat... Oh, Jesus. Okay. My plan is not to necessarily beat all the Mario games. I have done that before. So they spawn. They don't spawn. Okay, good. Because like there's some, like, I'm not going to play through all 10 hours of Mario Wonder again. I've beaten that game several times. Great game. It's like great game. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think anybody wants to sit through a 10-hour YouTube video of me playing Mario Wonder then ranking it. So we're just going to like dip our toes into each one as necessary. Although I feel like this one I could beat if I had to. I do not like that part. Like at all. Oh, fuck off. And zombies. Alright, there we go. Yeah, alright. Sure. Oh, right. The bouncy ball gets coins. I remember that. I remember that. I think that's unique to this one. Sure. Shoot your bullets. Right, just need to get up. At least that one's easy. Doing okay. 4-2. Only lost, what, 5 lives? It's pretty good. Well, but even as a kid, I remember it not being that difficult of a game. 2 lives, okay. Where we got back to water. Oh, flowers, sure. Oh, okay. It's just like a lot of stuff on the screen at the same time. That ball is very confused. Oh boy. Okay. This game's version of the fireball or fire bars. Sure, I'll take that. I'll lose that too. Remember when I said this game was easy? I take it back. Alright. Gosh, another one? Another one. It's a hard jump there. So is this one. I don't like this one. Surprised I didn't go small. Okay. This is a choice. There we go. I think we're almost there. They do make them hard, man. They do make them hard. Gosh, how many stages are in this? 5? It's not a full 8 worlds like the original. Oh, here we go. It's kind of like... reminds me of Cuphead, obviously, but Cuphead was later than this. And much better looking, obviously. But yeah, pretty much the same as the water stage, just different enemies. Oh, that's different. As long as you stay back, you're okay. extra life? Yes, please. Oh, fuck off. Lose that extra life. Getting a star is kind of strange. Oh, I almost died there. Mushroom? Oh, thank you. Okay. Some coins. Ominous tunnel. I remember this part. I remember dying on that part because I refused to go forward. More of these. What's with the fists? What is that? Of course he hit me. A little tricky because he comes right in your face. Okay. Easy boss. Oh shit, this is the end guy. This is the last boss. I remember this. Oh, fuck. Oh, how far back does it take you? I was thinking a mushroom. Does that have to do the cloud thing? And the alien. That's crappy. I'm gonna stop talking while I try and do this. Oh, you can hit the balls. Interesting. It won't all be that easy. Oh, Daisy, Daisy. So what is that? Like 20 minutes? 25 minutes to beat? Not a very long game. A very, very short game. At least you get an ending of sorts, I guess. And rocket ships. Which still feels weird. I know it's not the first time there's a rocket ship in a Mario game. Super Mario 2 had one, right? Mario Odyssey kind of has one. It's an airship, I guess, maybe. But yeah, credits. Ending song is good. This is a great game, especially for handheld, right? Like, I like the Game Boy quite a bit. There's also a lot of trash in that system. It is nice to see that. Due to the limitations of the Game Boy, especially early Game Boy carts being so small, even with those limitations, they still cranked out a very solid Mario game. It's not 8 levels or 8 worlds like the original, and that's fine. Graphics, I think, in a lot of ways are better than Super Mario Brothers. So to go from the NES to this is still pretty cool. But yeah, everything else, soundtrack, there's a power-up system, it's great. It's a good one. It's a good one. Special thanks to Taki. Of course. Everybody's favorite ninja. Gosh, where would we put this one? Well, I know where we put it. It's the first one. It's the first one. So spoilers, it's going to be your number one. Let's just look and see if there's anything else after the credits. I want to say there's more of an ending than you get from a Mario game. Well, that's not true. Super Mario Bros. 3 had some stuff too, right? Yeah. Does it kick you back to the start screen? It does. And then I think it's a harder game, if I'm not wrong. Anyway, it's fine. Who cares? Who cares? So yeah, I mean, where does it rank in our exhaustive list of Mario platforming games? Well, it's the only one. It's the first episode. So I think clearly that is good. I mean, who knows how long it will stay here? For the GB episode 1. We'll see. We're gonna change it up. Next episode, I'll probably do a 3D one just to try it out and see. And we'll just go back and forth through all the Mario platform games. Once I got a few of the original versions down, then I'm going to start adding in some of the ports, because I do want to explore those ports. Even if they're very similar in ports, I want to break down those differences and see if the physics in Donkey Kong make a real difference, for example. So there's definitely there. But yeah, I mean, that's it. If you enjoy this kind of stuff, let me know in the comments. This is also on the Press B to Cancel YouTube channel. Press B to Cancel is a weekly podcast. You can check our episodes out here every Friday in the evening at 9 Eastern, or you listen to the audio versions of the episodes every Monday on any of your favorite podcasting apps. But until next time, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for next episode.